Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new Let's Play. Ooh, baby. Hey, we're back. Hold on, I gotta make sure I can... Sorry, I know it was a little close. I had to make sure I could hear myself because legitimately I just couldn't for a second. I think I'm deaf. Hi, fellas. Welcome back to a brand new Let's Play. Let's Play number 4, if you've been keeping count. Today, we are starting Super Mario Party Jamboree. And for those who don't know how we're doing this Let's Play, I think I briefly described it in a previous... By the way, we're playing as Donkey Kong because he's my guy. For those who weren't around to see how this Let's Play is going to be structured, we're going to be mostly starting with the story mode over here, the Party Planner Trek. And the plan is we're going to be doing that, and then after that, we're going to be doing all the modes in the hot air balloon area. So, going to be doing all 7 boards. They will be... The boards will be split up in their episodes, whatnot, which I know might be a little awkward, but I'm sure it'll be fine, I think. But we're also going to be doing stuff like the Rhythm Kitchen and, you know, things like the Koopathlon, Bowser's Kaboom Squad. I think there's something else as well. But that stuff's not important right now. We're going to be starting with the story mode. I'm actually going to overwrite this because this was for something else. All kinds of mini games. Do we want to do motion mini games? I will be real. I don't want to do motion mini games. I don't think. Yeah, I don't want to do motion mini games. But yeah, I hope you all are doing well. Don't worry, fellas, if any of you were worried that I would just start recording like the day after ending my recording sessions for Mario 64. No, that did not happen. Basically, I recorded the last 2 episodes for Mario 64, I believe 2 days ago, and then later that night I edited and scheduled them. I had to re-render part 24 because for some reason DaVinci, I love DaVinci. Well, actually, I know exactly why this happened. I have been allocating my storage space correctly. DaVinci decided that it had other plans for me, and because of my storage space, did act like the render was finished. It didn't corrupt or anything. But what actually ended up happening was, it only recorded, or not recorded, it only rendered 19 out of the 32 minutes or so. And yeah, that was quite the conundrum, if you will. So, for those of you who don't know how the Party Planner Trek works, it actually has some reminiscent stuff to, how do you put, oh, this is going to be a pain. It has some reminiscence to the story mode in Mario and I can't talk. It has some reminiscence to the story mode from Mario Party Advance on the GBA, which some of you might not even know is a game. Mario Party Advance had a sort of story mode where you rode around on a car, went around, did tasks, you know, solved crimes and weird stuff like that. And that was your goal. You, I think you got stuff along the way. This is actually harnessing back to that. But it mostly revolves around you getting the mini stars from the weird era of Mario Party, otherwise known as the, you know, mini star era. I gotta lock in for this. Hold on. Can I remember how to... I suck at this mini game for the record. But just angle it slightly down. I'm gonna say it's that. Locked and loaded. Locked and loaded. It's so easy, dude.
Round 2.
Easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I might actually be on the easier difficulty, to be honest, but I genuinely don't know. Okay, so... No, I need to line it up with the Koopa U. Okay, and then we need to get just the Wiggler in frame. Go! How's that? Might be a little off. 75. You know, I think I actually have the CPUs on the lower difficulty, which I might change, to be honest. I don't know if you can change that midway through a save. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where's the shy guy? Shy guy with a... Shy guy with a toad? Shy guy with a... You know what? I'm just gonna detour and just take a picture of this hammer, bro. Because I have no clue, dude. Oh my gosh. Great start on my part. But, yeah, so you kind of get the structure here. If you saw while I was talking, we had to do a little thing for the toad and we got 3 mini stars out of this. There are 30 remaining in terms of the actual amount you need to move on. We are actually going to go above and beyond because it doesn't really take a whole lot of extra work to go above and beyond, as there are extra tasks you can do outside of just the ones that get you to the mini star count you need. So, what do you have to say? Customer, sorry, but we're down for maintenance right now. Ugh, looks like I'm going to need a new bolt. Okay, we need to give him a bolt. So, you'll have to, like, look around and see if you can find a bolt on the map for this one. So, they're not all minigame based, as you can tell. I don't know if... I think you immediately give a minigame. You're in the inspector. It's just lumber tumble. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, this... I kind of really like the story mode in this game because it gives you a really good idea of how the mini-games work, right? Like, they give you a really good idea of how the mini-games work, but also, to some extent, even how the individual boards work. They don't, maybe, you may know, you may still need context of how the board works through actual board play. However, for a lot of people, what I've seen is that they have the opinion that the story mode actually gives you a really good chance to just kind of, get a really good idea of how the board works without even actually having to play the board or have to do that whole thing when you start a board where they explain it to you, which I think them explaining to you it is a perfectly fine measure for the record. I don't really think there's necessarily... that was actually... a big fumble on my part. We are going to be redoing this, by the way. But I think it gives you a really, really good idea of how the actual minigame works. And it's honestly really, really... Or, not the minigame, but how the actual board works. And I think it's really nice. This is genuinely one of the coolest little story modes they've done in any of the Mario Party games. Because a lot of the Mario Party games, especially the GameCube and DS games... when they had their story modes, they tend to play it safe, and what they would do for the story modes is the story modes would just be you facing off against CPUs on the boards. There would be nothing too special about it. They would just be you face off against the CPUs on the boards. Nothing more, nothing less, right? They just kind of left it off from there, which is fine. I don't really think there's inherently anything wrong with it, but, I think there is definitely more variance to be had, and I think this game shows off what a more varied story mode can look like. I think it's great. Jamboree, I've just got to say, as a game, compared to what we've been used to seeing for Mario Parties for the last while, Jamboree is such a breath of fresh air from, like, Super Mario Party and everything. Now, I will say, and you may find this shocking, I want to do a Let's Play of every single Mario Party game. Okay, so we can, you know what? No, I'll lengthen this out, but I do want to do a board play. Okay, well, I want to do a board playthrough of every single Mario Party board on all the games. I may not do, if I do the old games, I may not do the ones that are playable in like Superstars or playable in here in Jamboree. But maybe I will. I have no clue. I think also playing through the boards on the GameCube games, the like 4 GameCube games that exist, it was just still insane to me. Got time to listen to my problems. My fishing rod got... Okay, we got to get his fishing rod. Understood. Heard, even. You're going to talk to me about... Yeah, a tide shell. So, this is kind of what I mean by the fact that it tells you a little bit of how the boards work. There's a unique item to the Goomba Lagoon called the tide shell, and what it does is when you use it... Hey, here's the tide shell. When you use it, it actually does a thing with lowering and upping the tide on the map, which allows you to go or to not be able to go to certain islands on the map. And that aspect of it will, of course, be more explored when we actually get around to the actual board play itself. After, I think we're probably going to do the actual boards after we do Party Planner Trek. I think that's how we're going to do it. So you use the tide shell, and then whoa, the tide is lowering, and see, now we can go to the island bit. I will also say, by the way, bars. I have not actually, I've not actually ever completed the Party Planner Trek as of the time I'm recording this. I think I've gotten to the third map that you go to, which I don't even remember who it is. Hello, letter finder, you're one lucky duck. I'm writing you from a beautiful island with views of the ocean and a spectacular volcano. And I just have to share the happiness I feel, which is why I've included a mini star in this. Okay, thank you for the mini star. But yeah, so I actually haven't completed the full thing. Oh my god, there's like 3 things over here. Hold on. Challenge letter. Okay, so I just have to find a challenge letter. Item I ordered at the Koopa Troopa shop hasn't been delivered. So I just got to find an item, I guess, maybe. Screws missing. Okay, so I've got to find a screw. They give you... Okay, well, I found the screw. It's funny that they give you the screw this close. And then you have a fishing rod here for that one Goomba by the, the buckets and everything. I'm going to go ahead and just give those to him because it's so close. You might as well, right? Also should let you guys know that the format for recording links on this is probably going to be like Mario 64. It's probably going to be around 20 minutes apiece, whatnot. Maybe I have a bolt left over. And then you got to give that bolt to the other Goomba. I say that like I haven't played. No, I've definitely played this one, but I don't have much memory of the specific events of Party Planner Trek on these boards. So, in a surprising turn of events, this actually does feel a little blind to some extent. Are you just going to go ahead and be like a... Okay, Granite Getaway. This is one of my better minigames. I think we'll be just fine. We'll be just fine here. I have no corals, if you will. But hope you all are doing well. I actually finally started going back to the gym today, fellas. You wouldn't believe it. I went back to the gym. And boy, when I tell you, I felt a little out of practice. But also just, things felt a little bizarre to even be back into the gym environment. But it's probably going to take me a minute to settle back into the normality of everything with it and, the regular schedule. However, I think it's possible. I'm just very focused right now on getting a lot of personal stuff and personal productivity in place. A lot of the stuff that I do at home with some personal goals that I'm trying to work towards, as well as working on content creation stuff. It has been definitely in my ballpark, so when I'm kind of thrown for a loop and I'm actually doing something outside of that scope of this house, it definitely feels a little off, right? Like, it definitely throws me for a bit of a loop. However, I think I will be able to adjust with time. I may not be fully consistent with the going to the gym aspect of it. I know at the very least I can work with what I do here, I guess. I don't know. That's probably the best way to word it. Thank you for the 3 mini stars, good sir. Your generosity is much appreciated. So we have 10 mini stars. Like I said, you only need 30 to kind of move forward and do some extra stuff. Okay, so we're the 3 in this. You only need 3 to move forward and... Oh, no, never mind. The picture lied. I am the 1 here. You only need 30 to actually move to the next part of, what they're trying to do in Goomba Lagoon. But you can do more past that for 100% completion. We will be doing 100% completion of every board in this episode. That is not in this episode, no. In these videos. So that is the plan, meaning that a decent portion of the episodes of this Let's Play might be Party Planner Trek, which I think is fine. I don't really think there's much of an issue with that. Woo, good. I don't know if I should up the difficulty or just keep it the way it is. I don't know. I feel kind of chill just keeping it the way it is. I'm going to be real. Sick. We only got 2 for that. That's okay. But yeah, it feels good to be recording again. I really do feel like it when I take, like, you know, because I remind myself, hey, you probably should just take like 2 days. This is gonna be the 3P. I always remind myself, hey, maybe you really should take, like, you know, 2 days off after doing a Let's Play so you're not burning yourself out to death, which I think is a valid concern. If any of you had that for me, I don't really know. Maybe none of you guys have that for me just yet, you know. If you think about it, there's a smaller amount of you guys at the moment, you know. There's a decent chance maybe there's a bigger ratio, a much bigger ratio of you guys who are like, no, dude, just post or just record all the time. Okay. I tend to be pretty good at this. Something I also didn't realize is that this is a mini game from Mario Party 4, I believe. I'm actually very... Okay. I'm very unfamiliar with the... Okay. I'm very unfamiliar with the GameCube Mario Parties outside of maybe Mario Party 6. I think Mario Party 6 might be the one I'm the most familiar with, but not familiar enough that I could tell you guys what the individual boards are like in that game. However, that's what... did I win that? I did. I did horrible on that compared to how I usually do, for the record, but I did win it. But yeah, I guess that's what potentially doing a Let's Play of Mario Party 6 in the future is for, you know, to learn that stuff. Also learn Mario Party 4, 5, all those jams, and, you know. I feel like it feels weird to be Let's Playing every single Mario Party game, which, you know, I think what would be fun, I might also include some of the less liked ones. So, like, you know, maybe, I mean, the 3DS ones might be a little rough, like Island Tour and all that, because Citra doesn't really run well on my machine, and I don't have a capture card device for my... You just ran yourself off. What? I don't really have a capture card device for... well, not a capture card device. I do have a capture card. Okay, look, it's the whole thing. I don't have capture card support modded into my 3DS, right? But, you know, if I ever do get that, we'll do Island Tour. And honestly, guys, I will be so real with you. I've played Star Rush. I don't even think we're going to do a Let's Play of Star Rush, just at all. That is entirely because, as someone who tried out Star Rush very recently, Star Rush has got to be one of the most uninteresting things I've ever played for a series that has so many games stacked up against it. Star Rush was so incredibly uninteresting to me. It was honestly baffling how much I didn't like that game. I grew up playing a bit of Island Tour on the 3DS. Island Tour actually felt pretty good. I ain't even gonna lie. Would you believe me if I told you that I wasn't paying attention? But the funny thing is, Mario wasn't paying attention either. So I'm getting first here. But I think even if I got second here, I still would have been winning. Sick nasty. You'll love to see it. But yeah, so like Island Tour, I think maybe we could do like a board playthrough of, because Island Tour, I think, is actually semi-interesting, to be honest. I don't think it's the best Mario Party you can find, but it's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good game. Star Rush is just not. It's just not good. My little cousin had Star Rush, and God, he's like, it's like, Mom, we have Mario Party Island Tour at home. Mario Party Island Tour at home. It's just Star Rush. It's just Star Rush, dude. Okay, cool. So, that is all we're going to do in this episode, because we are just about at 20 minutes. Fellas, I'm already feeling pretty good about this Let's Play thus far. A lot of fun going around and doing this stuff. And we're just going to have to do this for like 5 boards. You know, it might be a few episodes worth, just a few, of doing the story mode here, but I think nonetheless it's going to be a very fun experience. I'm very excited to start the 4th Let's Play on this channel. This is very, very exciting times. I just wanted to say thank you guys again so much for all the support you guys have been giving over on these last 3 Let's Plays that I've done. Mario 64 has been doing great, and my gratitude is eternal for your support. Oh God, I can't give a proper speech to save my life. That's okay. But thank you guys again so much for all the support, and I can't wait to see how you guys respond about Mario Party Jamboree. It's going to be very fun, and I'm very excited to continue this Let's Play. Anyways, fellas, that's going to do it for this episode of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Hey, you guys enjoyed this video, maybe like, comment, subscribe. I don't know, it's your life. Do what you want. I don't really care. And I will see you fellas in the next video. Bye-bye, guys.